Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why do I still look shorter, even in heels? I used to feel the same way until I realized it wasn't my height, it was my clothes. I've spent years styling petite women over 50, and today I'll show you the 11 mistakes that instantly shrink your frame and what I do instead to look taller, lighter, and more modern. But there's one mistake at the end that even I didn't believe until I saw it on camera. So stay with me, you'll want to see that one. Let's start with something that's probably hiding in most wardrobes: oversized prints and horizontal stripes. I know they can look fun and lively, but for petite women, large patterns can completely take over your frame and make you appear shorter or wider than you actually are. Whenever I wear big florals or bold horizontal lines, I notice right away that they draw the eye across instead of up and down, which is the opposite of what we want. When I switched to smaller, more delicate prints and vertical lines, the difference was instant. My figure looked longer, leaner, and the outfit felt more balanced. If you're a print lover, you don't have to give them up entirely, just downsize them. Try vertical stripes or petite scale patterns. They elongate your body without overwhelming it. I actually recommend doing a little try-on comparison in front of the mirror. Wear one top with large horizontal stripes and another with fine vertical lines. You'll see exactly what I mean in seconds. Another common mistake that's easy to fix: cropped trousers that end mid-calf or above the ankle. They might seem modern or chic, but they can visually chop your legs in half, especially when paired with flat shoes. I used to think they were a fun change from full-length pants until I realized how they disrupted my proportions. The fix? Go for a high-waist fit with a slightly shorter hemline that hits just above the ankle bone. It creates a long, clean leg line without that cut-off effect. And if you're wearing heels or nude-toned shoes, you'll add even more length visually. I did a side-by-side try-on recently: cropped culottes versus ankle-length and high-waisted trousers. And the difference was incredible. The longer pair instantly made my legs look slimmer and my overall silhouette taller. So, don't skip trousers altogether. Just be strategic with your cuts and rises. And speaking of proportions, let's talk about long, shapeless maxi dresses, a style that looks so comfortable but can be tricky for petites. The problem isn't the length itself, it's the lack of structure. When the fabric just hangs straight down with no defined waist or movement, it hides your figure and makes you appear even shorter. So now I always go for maxis with a defined waistline, higher hemline, or vertical design details like front slits or elongating seams. They give shape and direction to your outfit, helping the eye travel up and down instead of side to side. Try filming yourself in both a straight-cut maxi and one with a bit of shape. You'll instantly see the difference in how tall you look on camera. And if you want to try out the dresses I personally recommend for petites, I've added links to my favorite options in the description box below. Next, let's talk about one of the most common traps in modern fashion: oversized boxy silhouettes. I know they're trending everywhere, and they look so effortlessly cool on taller models, but for petites, that extra volume can swallow your frame in seconds. The issue is that boxy cuts hide your waistline and blur your shape, making you look wider and shorter instead of balanced. When I did a try-on comparison between an oversized denim jacket and a slightly tailored one, it was like night and day. My waist came back, my legs looked longer, and my whole outfit felt intentional. The key isn't avoiding volume altogether, it's controlling it. When you define your shape, you instantly reclaim your height. Now, moving on to oversized bags, one of those sneaky details that can throw off your entire look without you even realizing it. I love a roomy tote as much as anyone, but on a petite frame, a large bag can look like it's wearing you. It disrupts your proportions and can make you appear smaller next to it, especially when carried at your hip or thigh. When I downsized to a structured medium crossbody or a sleek satchel, my outfits immediately felt lighter and more balanced. Try this little experiment. Stand in front of the mirror with a large slouchy tote, then switch to a smaller structured bag. You'll notice how much cleaner your overall look becomes. The fix is simple. Keep your bag size proportional to your frame. Smaller structured shapes naturally elongate, and make your outfit look more refined without losing practicality. Another small but powerful detail to watch out for are ankle straps. They may seem harmless, even dainty, but for petite women, they can visually cut your leg line in half, especially if you're wearing skirts, dresses, or cropped pants. That little horizontal strap around your ankle draws the eye right there, shortening your overall look. I used to love my strappy sandals until I realized how they changed my proportions on camera. My legs looked instantly shorter. The good news is that there's an easy fix. Opt for a nude or low-contrast strap that blends with your skin tone, or go for slingbacks and pointed toe pumps that keep the leg line long and clean. I did a quick side-by-side try-on once, ankle strap block heels versus nude slingbacks, and the visual difference was incredible. My legs looked several inches longer, and my outfit suddenly had that effortless elongation we all want. And speaking of shoes, let's talk about platforms, the ones that promise height but often end up working against it. I get why we love them. They're trendy, they add inches, and they seem comfortable. But when you're petite, the thick, heavy sole can throw off your balance and make your feet look bulky compared to your frame. I once tried filming in a pair of high platform sandals, and when I watched the footage back, my legs looked shorter, not longer. The trick is to go for sleeker, lower profile heels or wedges that add lift without adding mass. Pointed toe pumps or slim block heels do wonders because they create that uninterrupted leg line. Try doing your own comparison in front of a mirror, one outfit with chunky platforms, another with streamlined heels, and you'll see how instantly your whole silhouette changes. And now I'm curious, do you still love wearing platforms, or have you noticed the same issue when you see yourself in photos or videos? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd really love to hear what works for you. Let's talk about one of the easiest mistakes to fix: neglecting tailoring. I can't tell you how many times I've seen a beautiful outfit lose its magic simply because it didn't fit right. Petite women especially need to pay attention here, because even 1 extra inch of fabric can throw off proportions. I used to settle for good enough until I realized how much difference a small adjustment made. Shorter sleeves, higher hems, a nipped-in waist, and suddenly everything looked custom-made. When you tailor your clothes, you don't just fix fit, you create balance and structure that flatter your frame. I did a try-on comparison once, the same blazer off the rack versus the same blazer after tailoring, and the transformation was instant. I looked sharper, taller, and more refined. It's not about changing your body to fit clothes, it's about making your clothes work for you. Next up, chunky accessories, and I know statement pieces can be fun, but they can also overwhelm a petite frame in a heartbeat. Oversized necklaces, giant bangles, or big earrings can throw off the balance of your entire look. When I see myself on camera wearing large jewelry, I notice the accessories taking center stage instead of my outfit. The fix is all about proportion. Choose pieces that complement your features rather than overpower them. Think of layered, delicate chains, medium-sized hoops, or slim cuffs that draw attention up toward your face without creating visual heaviness. I did a try-on test with a chunky beaded necklace versus a dainty layered gold one, and the difference was incredible. The lighter jewelry made my neckline look longer, and my outfit instantly more refined. Less really can do more when it's done with intention. Here's one that might surprise some of you: shopping in the junior department. I get it, the sizes feel smaller, and sometimes the prices are tempting, but the cuts are completely different. Junior clothing is made for younger body shapes, not mature proportions, which means the rise, the shoulders, and even the sleeves won't sit quite right on a woman over 50. I used to pick up pieces thinking they'd fit my petite frame better, only to end up with tops that were too tight in the bust or pants that didn't flatter my waistline. If you've ever wondered why something from the junior section doesn't look quite grown up when you put it on, that's exactly why. Tailored adult petite clothing always looks more refined and elevated, even when it's casual. And speaking of fit and proportion, there's one more mistake that completely changed how I dress once I saw it on camera. I honestly didn't believe it until I watched the footage back. It's something so subtle, but it can completely erase your shape. So stay with me, because the next one is a game changer. That mistake is wearing oversized layering, something I used to think looked chic and relaxed, until I realized how much it was hiding my shape. The idea of throwing on long flowy layers sounds great, but for petite women, too many oversized pieces at once can completely drown the body and make you look shorter than you are. I remember doing a side-by-side try-on, one outfit with a draped cardigan and loose coat, and another with a cropped jacket over a fitted knit, and the difference was unreal. Suddenly, I had a waist again, and my legs looked miles longer. The fix is simple: layer smarter, not heavier. Choose lightweight pieces with clean lines, defined shoulders, or structured shapes that add depth without bulk. It's amazing how trimming just one extra layer can transform the entire silhouette and help you look taller, sleeker, and more balanced. If you enjoyed this video and found yourself thinking, "Oh, I've done that one before," then you're going to love this next one. It's all about travel style mistakes women over 50 should avoid. So if you want to travel light, look taller, and feel stylish on the go, make sure you watch this one next. I promise, it'll change the way you pack for your next getaway.